Hey, my name is Zeus Tipado, a writer for Healing Maps, and let's talk about the dark energy inside your brain and psychedelics. Yeah, dark energy. Sort of like dark matter in the universe. It sounds way more exciting than what it actually is. Dark energy, a term coined by Marcus E. Raquel, is energy in our brain that's unaccounted for. Energy that we know is there, but we don't quite know what's going down with it. The brain is perpetually hungry. It consumes about 20% of our body's total energy use. Most of that energy goes towards brain cells talking to other brain cells, and also towards stuff like supporting that process of neuronal communication. Raquel estimates that 20 to 40% of the energy used by the brain is essentially unaccounted for. It's dark energy. Sounds great, but dark energy in the brain isn't a universally agreed upon concept. Other scientists like Elizabeth Ingalls believes that this energy is actually an energy called housekeeping energy. Housekeeping energy sounds like some brain energy that's going to get canceled in a few years. Ingalls states dark energy, also known as non-signaling energy, which is energy not used for communication, is actually energy used to tidy up your brain. Things like cell structuralization and general neuronal maintenance. Housekeeping energy is necessary to keep your neuronal landscape on point. Without it, your brain would be like a freshman dorm on a Friday night. Just stuff everywhere. The problem is, housekeeping energy takes up a large portion of your total brain energy, around 25%. Imagine spending 25% of your life cleaning your bathroom every day until you die. There wouldn't be much energy left for anything else. However, if this energy needed for housekeeping can be reduced, our brain would have more energy for processing information. So, what happens to all this brain energy when a person takes psychedelics? Actually, we didn't really know until the end of 2022. And the reason why we know is because neuroscientist Parker Singleton dropped what I believe is the greatest psychedelic study of 2022. We now know psychedelics lower energy costs of the brain switching between networks and states. This lowered energy cost results in the brain increasing the amount of times it switches between those states. But are these lowered energy costs related to the housekeeping task Ingalls mentions? Remember what we said earlier, if we could just lower those costs, we would have more energy for communication and processing information in the brain. And all those psychedelics expands the mind stickers would actually be right. The real answer is, we just don't know enough about brain energy mechanics and hemodynamics to conclude anything. It's like we're trying to paint a dark cathedral while holding a wonky flashlight. You know, those flashlights with the giant batteries the size of mini Chipotle burritos? You know what I'm talking about. However, we do have evidence or data that reduced non-signaling brain energy could lead to an increase in energy for processing information. And number two, psychedelics, LSD and psilocybin at least, lowers brain energy for networks to transition and switch. At this point in psychedelic science, that's good enough. We should be happy with that and just keep pushing robust research that expands on this. Actually, my research at Maastricht is also about brain hemodynamics, so maybe we'll get there one day. In the meantime, just tell your friends that your head is filled with dark energy. See how long that family intervention lasts.